Hey guys, thank y'all for being here. We got a few things that we need to go through. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Let's jump on into our live. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. I didn't want to go live this late, but I got kind of busy getting something else done. And we're back. We're back, y'all. Let's get on through it so I can go to sleep because I'm tired. All right. Let's jump into our first topic. Y'all know we've been keeping you guys updated on this war news and this White House BS with Trump initiating wars and all this other stuff. So let's get into that. Let's knock that out the way, and then let's get into the mess of the mess. Thank y'all for joining. I see y'all coming into the chat. Thank y'all for being here. All right, let's see. Hold on one second for me. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. There we go. All right. I see y'all coming in. Thank you. All right. So as you guys can see, this is an alleged update where it says Iran has not received. Now, initially I posted, because that's what was out there, that Iran and that Trump sent a ceasefire to Iran. Now, Iran is saying that they have not received any ceasefire proposals and that they see no reason for one. They said that a senior Iranian official told CNN. Now, they said that no ears to listen to lies of the enemy. So they are mad that Trump sent them damn missiles over there. So Trump now is trying to bow out gracefully, and they're like, nah. You wanted war? Let's go. So that's what they're saying, child. Oh, Lord. All right, so they're saying that things are heating up overseas. Now, a senior Iranian official just told CNN that Iran hasn't received any ceasefire proposal, and honestly, they're not checking for one either. Says that according to the official, Iran plans to keep fighting until they secure real, lasting peace. They says it, and when it comes to statements from Israel or the U.S., they says that Iran says that they're not buying it. So they're saying that they called those remarks a deception meant to justify attacks on Iran's interests. It goes on to say that at this very moment, the enemy is committing aggression against Iran, according to officials. And they're saying that and Iran is on the verge of intensifying its retaliatory strikes with no ear to listen to the lies of its enemies. So Trump is proposing peace. They are proposing war. All right. So this is what it says here. It says that Trump says that there will be a complete and total ceasefire between Israel and Iran in approximately 6 hours. This is a war that could have gone on for years. Now, of course, y'all know we weren't initially in this particular war with them. Trump inserted himself and had the troops send over missiles, in which it damaged a lot of things over in Iran, in which now they are retaliating. And baby, all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what Trump is saying here. Lord. He says, congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire in approximately 6 hours from now, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed in their progress final missions. It says that for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and among the 12-hour and upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. Says that during each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. Says it on the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will. He says that I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. Said that this is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't. Says, but it never will. It says that God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. And that's what Trump wrote. Now, y'all just saw, okay? This is what he's saying. They're saying we ain't got no proposal. Well, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why he feel like he controlled the U.S. and what's going on in the Middle East and everywhere else. But they're saying they ain't got no damn proposal. Now, that's what he put out. This is what Trump put out initially. First, they just came back. This is the update where they says that Iran has not received any ceasefire proposals, and they see no reason for one because they still want to fight. So I don't know if Trump sent the wrong email or had, sent it to the wrong location. They said, we ain't got ish, bitch. We ready to send another missile in this bitch. Okay, that's what they're saying. All right, let's continue because they're getting hyped over there. Let me show y'all. They are getting hyped, honey. They say, we ain't get no email. We didn't, FedEx ain't dropped nothing up over here talking about no ceasefire. Hell to the no. All right, let's go. Shout out to Celebrity Word. Says that things just escalated. Members of the Iran parliament were caught on camera burning the American flag while shouting death to America. Says that what's your take on this situation? Check this out. It says on a scale of 10, how scared does this make you? Look. So yeah, apparently they did not get the email that Trump allegedly said he sent out. So now you telling the American people, oh, don't worry, there's no war. I sent a ceasefire. They over there getting hyped up, burning flags and ready to go. Talking about, we about to send some more shit up over there. So which one is it? I don't believe anything Trump say. I'm just say that right now. I don't believe it. I don't believe that they're ready to be on the kumbaya and not fight and end this war. I'm talking about a 12-day war. Y'all can see it right here. I showed you guys. Right here, honey. We shared screen. I showed you guys where Trump said he sent a proposal. They saying, no, we ain't got no damn proposal. And we ain't trying to hear that. They want to fight. So we're going to see what happens, child. I'm going to keep y'all updated as we get updates. Because, baby. All right, let's move on, child, from this war news. Because I'm over that. Ooh, child, they burning the flag, Lord. Lord. Yeah, I ain't believing nothing he got to say. The nigga said what he need to say to get in office, and I don't believe nothing after that. I promise you. I don't believe it, child. We got war right here in the damn United States. Forget about Iran. Okay? Forget about Iran. War right here. Hell, planes falling out of the sky, helicopters, damn air balloons and all that shit falling out of the sky. Okay, suicide bombers and all that. People running up in churches, blasting people. Like, child, forget Iran. The problem is right here in the U.S. Let's start here. Let's get Trump out of office first. That's the first war. Let's get him out first, impeach him first, and then let's work our way down. I mean, damn. He got us in a situation we did not have to be in. Let's get into this next topic, honey. The internet drags B. Simone over past comments where she says that I would never date a man who works a 9 to 5. Now, I wish you bet you'd have had one now so you ain't got to be over there H&M, okay? Just be glad you can still shop. I said it this morning, okay? People get a little money and they get a little bougie and forget where they come from. I'm pretty sure you shopped at H&M or probably Rainbow before you became a celebrity. And now that your money is funny, you on the internet crying because you can't shop at Bloomingdale's. Well, baby, be glad that you can shop it all because you got some people that can't go nowhere and shop. They got to do hand-me-downs. They got to go to Goodwill. But at least you can still go to H&M, baby, and have a good old tag on your clothes that ain't nobody ever wore. Or maybe just try it on. Let's get into this.
A nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong.
It's just my finances. Like the budgeting. You see how I am.
Nothing is wrong. You work hard. You have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money. Everything to do with lifestyle. Okay?
Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account.
But I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails. What you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got? Okay, let's go. Okay, you understand my life? You understand what I'm going through? I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong.
It's just my finances. Like the budgeting. You see how I am.
Child, the Lord has a way of humbling people, okay? All right? The just shall reign on the unjust, honey. You got to be careful how you treat people on your way up, baby, because that way back down can be real rough. All right? B. Simone, we just talked about you yesterday and how you treated your friend when she was down. She talked about, hey, B. Simone had it. She won't think about my ass trying to help me. And then as soon as I saw my way, and I started getting opportunities in Hollywood, she got jealous of me and couldn't even congratulate me as a friend and was acting funky with me on the phone and hung up and then had to call me back and say, girl, I was tripping. I ain't really feel like that. Congratulations. Nah, you ain't mean it. Because if you got to call me back and tell me congratulations when you were already on the phone with me, girl, keep that congratulations. Sit on it and let it go straight up your ass. That's how I feel. All right? Let it go up in your ass like an animal. I wouldn't give a hot balling damn about nothing she would have to say to me after that. You would not be my friend. I would cut you off. I would block your number. And if I saw you in the streets, it's Cardi B. Don't speak. Do not. That's how I would be. I'm telling you, I don't do that fake mess. You got one time to play in my face and act funky towards me. You ain't got but one time to do that. And I'm cutting you, baby. The scissors. I'm cutting you off. Now you see yourself. Now you back down there at H&M, baby, when you could go to Bloomingdale's and any other damn Dales. Your ass can't go there now. Now your ass sitting up here looking like a Chippendale, wanting to go to Bloomingdale's. Let's get up off her. She get on my damn nerves, child. She get on my nerves talking about a Bloomingdale's. Bloom your ass somewhere and get some therapy. All right, moving on, child. Porsha is still out here Porsha, child. I'm so tired of talking about Porsha. But it's news, child. I know y'all can use. Let's get into it. Tara said, I'm a Leo. I said, my cutoff get me too, y'all. I cut off family. I cut off friends. I sure will. You better ask them. Get on my bad side. I will straight cut you off and come to family reunion and walk right by you like I don't see you. I sure will till I'm ready to speak to you. Yeah, I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I got family reunion coming up. Luckily, I'm cool with everybody. I ain't got no beef with nobody. Okay, so it's gonna be on the kumbaya, y'all. Yeah, it's that. But baby, I will cut you slam off, and not even think about you. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's get into Porsha, honey. Porsha Williams says that her daughter Pilar was heartbroken after Simon left. Child, she's still talking about Simon. Lord. Simon sitting over there laughing like, this bitch ain't getting nothing. But she's still over here doing interviews talking about Simon. Every post by Simon. Girl. Now you throwing your baby in there. Now I get it. She probably do miss him because she stayed in the house with him. Y'all know how kids are. When a person is there, they attach and they get used to a certain person. And then when things go left, then they kind of miss that person. But you should encourage her to have a closer relationship with her dad because Simon ain't coming back to the United States. Probably never. Okay, he's deported. Just let her know. Okay, Simon is gone, girl. Mommy's not with Simon anymore. Let's go over here with Daddy. So let Daddy go over there and get you a good hot dog over there at the restaurant, and spend some time with Daddy. Something like that. Okay, yeah. So she claims that Simon ignored their calls when she tried to call him. What you trying to call him for? She says that so he just left me and he's not coming back. She says that's what her daughter says. All right. Now that's sad. I'm sympathetic, but in this situation, it might be for the best because Simon was a whole fraudster and it was not going anywhere. You should have never got with him. And that's women. That's why you cannot be introducing just people to your kids because sometimes it don't work out like you think it's going to work out. You got with Simon under false pretenses, and you were trying to make a situation that was never bound to work, and it did not work. And you got heartbroken, and now your daughter's having to deal with it as well. And that's not fair for her to have to keep being introduced to people. Seriously, girl, get over it. So that's the. You a mama now. You need to move a little bit slower when it comes to your dating life, because anybody that you're trying to date and be with, if you start to get cozy with this person and it gets serious, eventually you're gonna have to introduce them to your daughter. And then you got to understand that she has emotional ties. Children have quick emotional ties. They fall in love with people a whole lot faster than we do because they like that attachment, and then they start to see that person as a father figure. I'm pretty sure she saw Simon as a father figure. I mean, I've seen pictures where she was sitting on Simon's lap like that was her daddy. So of course she misses him. So you have to understand, when you pick someone, you're not just picking for yourself, you're picking for you and said maybe children that you have, especially if they're small children. You got to really be cognizant of how you're moving in that aspect. So let's get into this. Shout out to It's On Site. All right, let's get into it. Porsha Williams is opening up about how her divorce from Simon Gubati has affected her 6-year-old daughter, Pilar. Says that Porsha says that Pilar was extremely close to Simon and his children, calling their blended family beautiful. But after the split, Porsha said that Pilar struggled to understand what happened. Okay. Says that she asked me, so he just left me and he's not coming back? Porsha reveals, says that she claims that she even tried calling Simon so that Pilar could speak to him, but he did not respond. Okay, he mad because you trying to get all his money. She says that I cried my eyes out for her. Okay, according to what Porsha says about her daughter, says that despite the heartbreak, Porsha says that she's grateful that Pilar's dad, Dennis McKinley, has stepped up to help them both through this transition. You should have never left him. Now, I get it. He did cheat, and I'm not telling a woman that she should stay with a man that cheat, because I would not do it. But in this aspect, you still love Dennis. He's still around. He's always at your house. Y'all always going out together. You're mad at Drew Sidor because she just filming with him like she trying to be. So it gives that you still have feelings for him. You still have this territorial spirit upon you when it comes to Dennis. You don't want nobody to get close to him because you still want to keep him on the back burner just in case this situation over here don't work. Then you can run back to Dennis, okay? That's what it's given with Porsha. Porsha gives that she don't want to fully let Dennis go because she knows deep down he's a good person, but she's still hurt and she doesn't want to trust him right now. So she want to go out here and play a little bit while he on the back burner on warm, just in case the shit up here on the front burner don't work. She can jump back there on that other burner. That's what it is. Okay, let's get into this next tab right here with her. All right. So they said that the split hasn't been easy, honey, for Pilar Janae, which they call her PJ McKinley. Williams' daughter says that whom she shares with ex-fiance Dennis McKinley. The 6-year-old was extremely close to Simon Gubati and his children from a previous relationship. A blended family Williams has worked hard to build during their break from Housewives. And I said that bringing Pilar into the marriage was just beautiful, she remembers. She said that we let her relationship with Simon happen naturally, the way that we let my relationship with his kids who lived with us happen naturally as well. Now, I told you guys in my other video that Porsha, honey, put the kids out. Simon's kids, put them kids out. They weren't able to get their school supplies, books, and stuff like that. We played it, the court video where they were talking about that. The Simon's ex-wife spoke on that, where Porsha was trying to say that the ex-wife reached out to her asking for some child support. She said, nah, that's a goddamn lie. I was calling to get my kids stuff, where Porsha put my kids out and they couldn't get their books and belongings out of the house, and she refused to return phone calls. Okay. So it says that and Pilar said that she really thrived in it, said that she loves Simon and she loved having brothers and sisters. Said initially she told Pilar that her stepfather was traveling for work, but eventually the truth came out. So she told her daughter, yeah, Simon's just traveling, girl. He'll be back. Now you done lied to her, and now he's deported, never to return again. So now you got to tell her the truth that, hey, mommy made a bad mistake, a bad pick. Simon is not coming back. Let's rekindle your relationship with Daddy Dennis over there. She said, I just said, Pilar, mommy and papa aren't together anymore. Like how we were married, how I was the wife and he was my husband. Said that we don't have that anymore. We're now really good friends, but we both still love you. Okay. And he loves you too. So that could be kind of confusing. She's only 6, but a lot of these 6-year-olds, honey, are very smart. So hopefully as time goes on, that she will be able to get through this catastrophe. Now, I said that not long after, Williams says that Pilar asked her, so he just left me and he's not coming back. Says that when Pilar asked to call Gubadia, says that Williams, which is Porsha, claims that she reached out to him for the first time in months. She says that I know if his kids wanted to contact me, that of course I would want to talk to them. So I thought that it would be still in his heart, but he did not respond, and that was difficult. She says, I cried my eyes out for her, meaning her daughter. Says that Gubadia argues that he interpreted Williams' next as not genuine and manipulative. It goes on to say that determined to shield her daughter from the trauma that she endured, Williams turned to Pilar's father for help. Says that I told him, I really need you and I to be close right now. And he stepped up in every way, according to Porsha. Said that we bonded around Pilar to show her what she still had, and she's doing really well. Says that I'm so blessed to have her father support me through this transition and put her first. All right. So that's it on that. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? It's okay to blend families. It's all right, because sometimes things happen. You're in a relationship, it don't work out. You meet somebody else, if they have kids, naturally you become a blended family. So you have to know how that works, and you have to understand that if things don't work out, that everybody's going to take a blow, not just you, but the children involved as well, especially if they're small, because children don't really fully understand detachments versus the excitement of the attachment. Okay. Yeah, that's a great way to put that. But y'all can put it in the chat what y'all think about that. Okay. I feel like Porsha just need to get back with Dennis, child. I'm gonna be honest with you, nothing else is gonna work. You got a baby with this man, you still in love with him. Maybe y'all should go to family therapy to see what it is that's keeping you from getting over that hump to fully trusting him again, so that you guys can be a family, because it gives that you still love him. And of course, your daughter still has a relationship with him, and she knows that's her father. So go on and get back with him, child, and y'all try to figure it out. Now, somebody else who is not getting back with somebody, and that's Cardi B, honey. She is not getting back with mumble rapping Offset, baby, because she is upset, and baby, she is outside. Let's get into what Cardi had to say. It said that Cardi B shares that the inspiration behind her new hit song Outside, and she says that sometimes that you just have that you just need some good friends to help you get through the storm. Let's get into it. All right, because y'all know she is dating Stefan Diggs. She's saying, hey, I turned to my friends when I went through this breakup with Offset, and they told me, girl, you got to get outside. Put your shit on and put your makeup on and go get outside and go have a good time. Okay, so let's get into it.
You're going through a breakup. If you're going through something with your baby father or something, if you just got a divorce, if you're heartbroken, go outside with your friends. Before my friend Star got locked up, she told me, I want you to do one thing. I want you to go outside. And when I kept going outside, it's like the first time people wasn't saying nothing. Then when I kept going outside, people was like, oh, like she got 3 kids, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. When you go outside with your friends are healing you. I really feel like my friends was healing me. There was times that I was at home by myself, and I just started feeling lonely, and I started feeling like anxiety. Like, do you know, like the song My Little Love from Adele? And at the end, she starts talking and she starts saying, like, I feel a little lonely. I feel like I'm getting anxiety and I'm getting paranoid. That's exactly how I started to feel. That's why I kept going out with my friends and stuff like that. And it's like, you don't even have to drink. Just conversations. Sometimes my friends know me so well that I could be like in the club and I could be having a good time. And then I just freeze up and I start to think, and I just start to be like, God damn, I'm really by myself. I really got no one to talk to. I really got to think. They notice when I start to feel like when I'm not myself, and that's when they start to, hey, come on, let's take a drink. Hey, come on, let's twerk. Come on, let's dance. That's why going outside is not just looking for and stuff. It's about healing yourself, and that's okay. If you're going through a breakup, if you're going through something with your baby father or something, if you just got a divorce, if you're heartbroken, go outside with your friends. Before my friend Star got locked up, she told me, I want you to do one thing.
I hear that. So I gotta kind of agree with her. Don't be sitting in the house crying and moping. Now, some people are emotional. I'm just not the emotional type. I don't know why I'm so hardcore, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what I went through in my life to where stuff just don't bother me like that. I'd be like, all right, it just don't bother me. I don't be caring like that. I'm not sitting in the house crying over somebody. Like, I just never been that girl. If it don't work out, it don't work out. I feel like I'm cute. You know, dudes gonna always be like, hey, what's up, girl? You know, I feel like I can always pull somebody if I want to. But I mean, in a breakup, I've always taken that time for myself. I'll go take myself out, or, you know, hang out with my good girlfriends. We go get some drinks and something to eat, some appetizers or something, or go shopping. That always make me feel better to go shopping. But, you know, I've just never been that type to be crying over somebody like that. So, but it's always good to have good friends that can advise you and be there for you and listen to you, that you can vent to whenever you're going through it. Because sometimes, you know, niggas can take you through it. You just, your child. Heartbreak is the worst kind of is the worst kind of hurt sometimes. Okay, everybody's felt that type of feeling before. Everybody went through some type of heartbreak, heartache, something, and you need that good person that you can be with, child, that can talk you through it. That good girlfriend that's gonna always tell you the truth and not just what you want to hear. All right, yeah, it is. And in a situation like what Cardi's been through with Offset, that's got to be hard to sit up there and try to be building a family with somebody and they just playing in your face like that and just out in public like they're not married, and Offset just be in women's face. He's been doing it, and now that Cardi decided, okay, I'm not doing this no more, I'm moving on. She's dating now outside with Stephon Diggs publicly, like she's really like with this dude, and now Offset can't take it because Cardi pulled a you on you, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's only fair. If she don't want to be with him no more, I respect it, because women, we are tired of people playing in our face, okay? It's somebody for everybody. Sometimes people can be unequally yoked and you keep trying to make it work and it only get worse. So sometimes you just got to let go, take your hands off of it, heal, and move on, child. Move on. Cardi, you in your best years. You still look good out here. You know, you do have 3 kids, but you got men out there nowadays that will accept those kids and be like a good old stepdaddy to them kids and love you down, honey. That's what you need out here. Okay. Child, what y'all think about it? Okay. So, yes, I'm serious. Child, forget that. Sitting at home crying over Offset and his gremlin looking ass. Baby, no. You winning. Every song you put out is climbing up the charts. And I always said, I felt like Offset was always jealous of her because she superseded everything he did. Like, nigga, you in a whole group and you still don't outsell her. Cardi could put a song out and just fly past, just fly up the charts, way past Offset and his little group, child. It ain't really no group no more. I mean, ever since, Takeoff passed away, I felt like the group ain't really like it used to be no more, because Takeoff really was that dude in the group. Like, for real. I keep saying, anytime I've heard a song from the Migos, I really always waited to hear Takeoff part, because I knew it was going to be, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't understand a damn thing. Takeoff and the other, I mean, not Takeoff, but Offset and the other dude had to say. But when Takeoff came on, I'd be like, hey, okay. Because, yeah, he was the one in the group that I felt could rap the best. But shout out to Cardi, child. Move on. If Stephon Diggs make you happy, I mean, girl, I ain't trying to tell nobody who to stay where, but if he make you happy, girl, go for it, okay? Go on and finalize your divorce, though, because people are kind of looking at you like, okay, Cardi, y'all still married out here. Now, that don't look good, and I'm a little old school. But, hey, handle your business, girl, and move on, all right? Sometimes you just got to be by yourself so you can figure out what what your next step is. And obviously, she, I guess, feel like she knows, so. And Stephon is a good look because he got a little look about him, all right? And he got his own money, so that's great. Let's move on. At least you didn't date down, child. All right, so now we're finding out that this guy, let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news right quick. Now, I showed you guys in my other video. I'm going to show it again for those of you that did not get to see said video so that we can catch you guys up on what's going on. Now, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, this past episode, there was a guy that came up to Angela Oakley to let her know that Charles was cheating on her and had been bringing some woman into his restaurant. He's a restaurant owner, and he was saying that Charles was seen coming into his restaurant with some woman that was not Angela, sparking rumors that Charles Oakley might be out here cheating on Angela Oakley, which is his wife. So let's go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna catch you guys up on the update on what's going on.
It's important. About what?
All right, so this is the guy right here. This owns a restaurant. He comes up to Angela and he's telling her about Charles potentially cheating on her.
But it's different. Like
Okay. What's your name?
I'm on here.
How do I know you?
I don't think you know me, but I know your husband. He's come to my restaurant before. I would like us to talk, so I can tell you something that you might not know. Some things you might not know about her.
Oh, wow. Who are you? And who gave you the license to come speak to me?
What the hell was that about?
It's over my head.
Do you know him? Do you know his
I've never
restaurant?
seen him a day in my life.
You might need to keep it like that.
So we are gonna make a toast. I think we are both winners. Both of our dishes turned out amazing. So we're gonna give it up for.
We got to show all that. I just want to show y'all that little piece where this guy came up to Angela at this event that they were having, the Real Housewives of Atlanta girls were having, and he came up to her and told her this. Now let's get to the next clip, because it's brought to my attention that this guy was paid to come to this event and to tell Angela this news. Now they were trying to say they feel like Phaedra could have been behind this reveal while she's sitting there acting like she knew what was going on. They're saying that Phaedra knows this guy and that he and that she may have maybe paid or maybe orchestrated this whole setup for old guy to come up in there. Because y'all remember she said she's known Charles Oakley for years. But I said in the last video that I played, whenever Charles came in the room, how he was kind of standoffish and kind of how he was not, really wanting to maybe acknowledge Phaedra. I don't know if they had an exchange back in the day or something. I don't know, but rumors are going around and circulating that Phaedra may have known this guy that owns this restaurant and could have pushed him up to and or maybe paid him to approach Angela and let her know that her husband was cheating. Now, could Phaedra would be wanting a little piece of Charles Oakley behind the scenes and might be trying to break some things up so she can get that man. Let's see, y'all. Let's get into this, y'all. All right.
To come. So the thing about that is I did my own research to find out who he was.
Okay, good.
And because I have people who do not play about me,
That's right.
for my husband, they decided to pay him a visit.
Oh.
And what I found out is he was paid to be there.
You're lying.
Yes.
By who?
He did give us a description of the gentleman who told him to be there.
A gentleman.
Yes. We're not the people to play with.
What kind of friends are you tied to the mob?
No, I'm not tied to the mob. We're just tied to people who care about us deeply. That's all.
Okay, so we're no ladies.
So then you need to figure out who the guy is, because then
We will.
that's
we
wild.
will.
Oh, that's crazy.
Y'all hear that? So according to Angela, honey, she had some her goons run up on dude and let him know this ain't what you want. Fall back, stay out of our business. Even if Charles is cheating, I'm trying to let him cheat in peace. Who are you to come on camera and expose that? It's given that Angela might know something, but she don't want it on camera. So they're trying to handle this behind the scenes, if you will, because they don't want this situation blowing up. A woman knows if her husband's stepping out, and I think that Angela knows. It might be in the back of her mind that something is just not right with her husband. I told y'all in my other video how he don't be answering the phone when she calls, how he don't be wanting to show her no affection on screen. People notice the distance between the two of them. Okay, it's weird. It's kind of weird. And if a Phaedra say, I've known Charles for years and I didn't even know he was married, it gives weird vibes. Now on Watch What Happens Live, that came on right after Real Housewives of Atlanta, I watched just a little bit of that, and Angela was saying that Charles does not like to wear his ring. Who that sound like? Marceau, right? And we've heard several rumors about Marceau stepping out and cheating and doing all those things up in the streets down there. But Tara, Angela says that he's had 3 wedding rings. So he's always saying he's losing rings. Same shit Marceau said. He can't keep up with his rings. And then when Andy asked him, well, why can't you keep up with your rings? Why you had to have 3 wedding rings? He said, well, sometimes my fingers, they swell. And, me being an athlete. And sometimes I'll be working out. And like he had all these excuses as to why he cannot wear his ring. And Angela was sitting there looking just totally oblivious to everything he was saying, like she knew it was total bullshit, and just sitting there rolling her eyes and with that stupid ass smirk on her face that she always had when she know he full of shit. But I was just like, girl, that's your husband. And if you guys have been married since 2008, 2009, and people are saying they don't even know that he's married, that's weird. And maybe they don't know that it's because he doesn't carry himself like he's a married man. And if there's a man coming forward to say that he owns a restaurant and Charles is sneaking around and bringing a woman that's not Angela into said restaurant, that might need to be addressed. Don't go get the goons trying to beat up the guy that's talking about it. Address your husband and check his ass so he don't be out in them, because Atlanta is small. Atlanta is small. Everybody know everybody. And my thing is, you cannot be sitting out here sending your goons to approach this guy for bringing this information out when you need to approach Charles, ask him, let him know, bitch, don't fucking disrespect me. Okay, my castmates or any other damn mate should not be seeing you out with another woman other than myself on no date, having a drink at the bar, none of that, especially without your ring on, because it gives false pretenses that maybe I'm cool with this or maybe allowing you to cheat in peace. And we're not on that kind of time ever. You feel me? That's crazy. Let's continue, child. I said,
Good. How are you? Good.
So that, you know, I had opened my event to the public, and with that becomes fans and people and just random people that RSVP to come.
Oh, they're holding it?
So the thing about that is I did my own research to find out who he was.
Okay, good.
And because I have people who do not play about me
That's right.
or my husband, they decided to pay him a visit.
So you said you have people who don't play about you or your husband, so they paid him a visit. But you just got word that your husband may be stepping out on you. So now you flip this. And I have a problem with women that do this. I have a problem with people that do this, not just women, but you know, some men do that as well. Instead of approaching the person that's the problem, which is Charles, obviously, you're putting it off on the person who came to tell you and give you the news of what's going on that you might not know about. Now, he might have been being a little messy, granted, because he looked like a little messy queen. Done twisted his ass up over there in somebody else's damn business. She don't know you from Adam, okay? And she probably don't believe what you're saying, or she maybe don't want to receive it from you because she doesn't know you in that way. But the point I'm making is you have a lot of females who will want to jump on the other female if her man be out there splurging on another biatch out there in them streets. And sometimes these girls don't even know, like they say Angela didn't, they didn't even know that Charles was married. A lot of times these women don't be knowing that a man is taken because he don't carry himself like he is. Now, the only reason I feel you should have to go upside said female's head or said significant other's head if they are talking shit in the process. If you make it known, hey, that's my husband, that's my man, da, 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 and they want to be popping off and talking smart, like, okay, well, yeah, you know, whatever. Then you reach over there and snatch some bangs out. But other than that, I don't feel like you should be trying to fight that person because maybe he wasn't being straight up and honest with said person about his status when he was creeping around. I mean, right? Girl, let's continue.
And what I found out is he was paid to be there.
You lied.
Yes.
By who?
He did give us a description of the gentleman who told him to be there.
A gentleman.
Yes. We're not the people to play with.
What kind of friends are you tied to the mom?
No, I'm not tied to the mob. We're just tied to people who care about us deeply. That's all.
Okay, so we're no ladies.
So then you need to figure out who the guy is, because then
We will.
That's
we
wild.
will.
Oh, that's crazy.
So now it's a gang of we will. Why you and Charles going after somebody when Charles out here cheating? That sounds so stupid. Angela, let me find out you gullible out here, girl. And I like Angela on the show. I ain't gonna hold you. She's one of my favorites on the show now. I'm like, finally, they got somebody on here that's not afraid to speak up. But now it's like giving, girl, you coming off as a little weak-minded. You get ready to go fight with Charles, the person that exposed Charles. I'm gonna say it again. You and Charles getting ready to go fight and check the person that exposed Charles, and Charles get to go cheat in peace another day. That's what we're doing. Gotcha. All right, so let me show this one last clip. Okay, I showed you guys what's gonna happen on the finale. Because baby, the finale is gonna be finaleing, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me get that fire. Okay. Oh no. Give me 1 second, guys, okay? Okay, is that it? No. I just had it up. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Here you go. All right, so I'm gonna play this for you guys because we gotta wrap it. We gotta, tie all these into each other so y'all know what's going on. Shout out to the 247 watching. Thank y'all. All right, so this is going to be the season finale. They got one more episode, and that will be the season finale. So this is what's going to happen for those of you that did not get to see it. Some of you, those of you that follow me and watch all my videos, you've seen it, but we're going to watch it again because we got to tie all this in together. So this is Angela sitting down with the guy that exposed her husband, Charles Oakley, for bringing another woman into his restaurant. Now, check out this interaction and watch how aggressive Charles gets because he knows he's getting exposed. And I feel like he was more upset at the fact that it was on camera. Okay.
Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman.
Do you have proof that he's with me?
You have said things about Porsha.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
Hi, Marcus.
No, excuse me. You gotta go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
No. Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman.
Do you have proof that he's with me?
You have said things about Porsha.
What, Britt?
You did not feel that she was a good friend.
Girl, you are sitting here lying, Britt. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie.
Hi, Marcus.
No, excuse me. You gotta go. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Get out of here.
No. Charles has been in my restaurant with another woman.
Do you have proof that he's...
Charles said, get the motherfucking ass out of here. All right? I know that's right, Charles. Woo, child. Angela be so calm for me, child. She don't have any don't nothing excite her. Like, I mean, damn, girl. You can't read. It's like you can't read her. Like, you don't. Do you have any pop off in you? Like, do you have any pop off in you? And I guarantee you, she went home and spilled all that mess to Charles. Somebody was saying you was out cheating. I just know that you would never do that to me, Charles. I know you would never take a woman out to another restaurant. We good. We gonna find out who he is and who sent him, and he won't be doing that shit no more. It gives that conversation went down like that because that's how she come off now. And I really was trying to like you, Angela, but I don't know now, girl. I don't know. Because you give weak woman vibes to me, and I don't like that. But let's continue, y'all. Because, child, no, ma'am, no. All right, so let's get into Miss Crescendo. All right, and this is our last topic. So Chrisean Rock, honey, says that she would have rather Ronnie, okay, the one that they said that she set up to be pow and Swiss cheese out there in them streets down there in Baltimore. She said that she'd rather Ronnie have been here because she feels that he would have been a better father to her son, Chrisean Jr., than Blueface, and his family would have treated Junior better than Blueface's family. Now, you just got done saying you couldn't wait for doggone Blueface to get out of jail because he's about to be out here mid-July, from what we hear. So you've been waiting around for him, and he's been saying, no, don't wait on me, girl. Move on with your life already. Get out of my house. He done threw you out his house and everything else. Done rushed you off the phone the other day where you done left your baby out there in the car while he out there screaming, sounding like a baby seal in the car, and you left him out there. And we mad about that still. Okay, I'm still about to call CPS about that shit. All right. But anywho and anyway, let's get into what she had to say. All right. So this is when she and Ronnie were together, obviously. Okay. This is Chrisean. When she was kind of cute back then. No homo. All right. She's pretty good. She's a pretty girl. This is pre-tattoos and all that. Chrisean is a pretty girl if she just carry herself likewise. She kind of comes off as too masculine as a female. All right. I don't know if Blueface got her that way. I don't know what happened with her, but girl. So this is when she was with Ronnie. Ronnie is no longer here. Rest in peace to him. This is who they're saying is the biological father of Chrisean's son. When he was alive, he was pressing her to take a paternity test, and he was running behind her. Y'all saw the video because I shared it on my channel. Running behind her in the mall saying, hey, that's my child. That's my child. Let me see my child. I want to spend time with my child. Chrisean, let's get a paternity test. And the next thing we know, we hear Ronnie ain't here no more. Somebody done up and powed him while he was standing outside in front of his damn apartments in Baltimore. And a lot of people said that Chrisean may have had some ties to it or may have orchestrated it because he was pressing her too much about this paternity situation. And all this time she wanted Blueface to be the father. So now she's doing a whole 360 saying she wished Ronnie was here because he'd have been a better dad to her son than Blueface. Weird. Let's get into this child.
And y'all keep saying Ronnie this, Ronnie that. Sure. I'm gonna be honest. If Ronnie was the baby dad, sure, first of all, he wouldn't have did none of that for the clout. He only did that because it wasn't his baby. Sure. For real. But if say if this was Ronnie baby, right? His family Nobody would be playing none of that. It would be none of that. His penis wouldn't been none of that.
Yeah.
It would have been none of that. That's the crazy thing. That was the right family to have the baby with. If we be honest, I keep saying Ronnie this, Ronnie that. Shoot, he should have been in the bed.
Girl.
Cause his family would have loved my son like he's supposed to have been loved on everything. And y'all keep saying Ronnie this, Ronnie that. Aunt Jetta, all them, they are good people. So everybody that keeps trying to rub it in my face like, oh, bro, if that nigga was the dad, bro, which he's not, I would not be going through none of this controversy, weird stuff about my son, for real.
Y'all hear?
I'm just saying, y'all keep saying this and this and that. Like, that would have been the perfect father to be, for real, because y'all keep trying to play it like, I want, like, me and Karan, we only started beefing when he saw how manipulating the internet was going to benefit his pockets. That's when me and Karan started really, like, beefing for real. Like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. Aunt Jetta, all them, they are good people. So everybody that keeps trying to rub it in my face like, oh, bro, if that nigga was the dad, bro, which he's not, I would not be going through none of this controversy, weird stuff about my son, for real.
Lord.
I'm just saying, y'all keep saying this and this and that. Like,
y'all hear that? Okay, one more time. Y'all can hear.
I'm gonna be honest. If Ronnie was the baby dad, first of all, he wouldn't have did none of that for the clout. He only did that because it wasn't his baby, for real. But if say if this was Ronnie baby, right? His family, nobody would be playing none of that. It would be none of that. His penis wouldn't been none of that. It would have been none of that. That's the crazy thing. That was the right family to have the baby with. If we be honest, y'all keep saying Ronnie this, Ronnie that. Shoot, he should have been in the bed.
This is sad. He was trying to be there. I played the video. Ronnie was very passionate about finding out if Chrisean Jr. was his child. And you kept telling him, leave me alone, bro, before I call the police on you. Like you kept threatening to get him locked up for harassment and bullying you. Like this man was passionate. He wanted to be the father of this child. Now you sitting up here talking after he gone. Now you sitting up talking about, oh, his family would have loved my son. Oh, his family would have embraced me and my son. Well, he tried to do that, Chrisean. You didn't let it happen. At one point, you loved this boy, and I don't think he meant bad about. I don't think he meant anything bad by that. I think he meant well in terms of wanting to step up. Think about how many guys out here who have kids that's young like that, who really not trying to step up to be no damn baby daddy, let alone a father, because they don't want to first be taking child support out of their check. They don't want the responsibility. They want to run the streets and be wild. This boy was wanting to be a father. He wanted to be a father. He literally wanted to be there. He kept saying, this is my child. And I've seen pictures of side-by-side pictures of little Chrisean Jr. and Ronnie, and that boy looks the spitting image of Ronnie. He don't look nothing like Blueface. I believe that is Ronnie's son. I'm sorry. I really believe that's Ronnie's son. I really believe that is Ronnie's son. I really do. And I think Chrisean know it as well, but I think she's in denial. I'm just like, girl, it's too late for coulda, woulda, shouldas. You could have let this boy be with his damn daddy. Let me send y'all this picture. Because I took a screenshot from somewhere that I saw where somebody else posted a side by side with him. Let me pull this up so y'all can see this. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Then we're gonna get up off this child. Because I was just like, baby, it's too late for that now. It's too late. It's too late. The coulda, woulda, shouldas. Blueface about to get out. Now you about to be throwing this baby in his face. Okay. Want him to play daddy to the child. There's no connection. Blueface is not really connected like that to Chrisean Jr. as Ronnie would have been. But I mean, if they have some, Ronnie got a brother or somebody like that, they can. I see y'all put it there. They can swab. You can still do a paternity test to find out if the child is his. But damn, I mean, oh my God, let me upload this so I can put it on my screen so y'all can see this. Cause this baby look just like Ronnie. I said, baby, Ronnie, this your baby, honey. You ain't here no more, but you left your baby here. That's your baby. Chrisean Jr. look just like Ronnie. Who he look like? Ronnie nose. The eye area, that's Ronnie. That's right. I'm sorry. Y'all know the old people, child. Take that baby to grandma's house. Grandma don't even need a paternity test. Grandma will tell you if that baby's yours or not. Okay? That's how grannies do. If you got a real granny out there, take that baby over to grandma's house. And as soon as you get to the front door, grandma gonna be like, that's your child. I'm sorry. You ain't gotta call Mari. You ain't gotta do no swab. Take that baby to grandma. Grandma will tell you right quick if that baby is yours. That's Ronnie baby. That is Ronnie's baby. I'm sorry. That is Ronnie's doggone baby. What y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that's Ronnie baby. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that's Blueface baby. Okay. Let's do that. Put a 1 if you think that is Ronnie's baby. Put a 2 if you think that that's Blueface baby. I think it's Ronnie baby. I'm sorry. I think Chrisean knew it the whole time. I think she knew it the entire time. She just didn't want Ronnie to be there because she still wanted to be with Blueface. That's how I feel. She wanted to be with Blueface. And she didn't want him in the way of her being back with Blueface and having a relationship with him. And now that he's getting ready to get back out, he already saying he don't want nothing to do with you. When he get out, he want to focus on his mama and his kids. Chrisean still trying to be with her. I'm sorry. Let's make this work. We're family. We could have had that with Ronnie. He'd have been right there to help you with that baby, take care of that baby, take the baby to the doctor. He would have been encouraging to you, like all that. But child, I don't know. But anywho and anyway, let's get out of here, child. That's all the topics that I have for tonight. Y'all know pop-ins are not very long, but I appreciate you all for popping in tonight, honey. All right, thank you, KBR. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you, Belle Wilson. Thank you, Scorpion Miss, as well as Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast. Thank y'all so much for modding. Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by as well. Of course, my Caramelians, everybody in the bushes. Thank y'all for stopping by and supporting this video. Please do not forget to tap on that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so as well. All right. I'll see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles per usual. All right. Love you guys down and good night. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do